Good evening, this is The Source. We're back at the factory for our second semi-final.
On tonight's show, we've got the lovely Rowetta.
You're such a perv.
I'm not a perv, I'm just saying she's a lovely lady.
Perv.
Anyway, should we give her a hard time over the X Factor or what?
No, be nice, but give me some gossip.
All right then.
We'll also be taking a trip down memory lane with Northside.
Awful,
I didn't
Lucy.
write it.
Yeah, you did.
I know. And we'll be showing you their live set later on in the show.
Plus, we've got the 4 artists that you voted through this week. We're going to meet them and we're going to have a look at their videos. You
can download all of the artist tracks from we7.com and they get 50% of the download revenue. And for the first time in the UK, we're also giving 50% of all voting revenue back to the artists. So your vote really helps support new music.
Voting lines open at the end of the show and you can find all the numbers and details on our website, bethesource.tv.
But first, let's go and have a chat with some of the acts that you voted through. I'm here with Shinny and Bonnie from Hanky Park. Welcome. Hello. And congratulations on making it through to the semi-final. Tell us, Hanky Park, where's the name from?
Well, it's from an old area from Salford, where we're all from.
Picked it up from there, don't we, and kept the name going basically from back in 50s and that.
And how long has the band been going then?
About 11 years.
11 years.
But we kind of separated, yeah.
So 11 years, you've got to have a lot of material coming out.
Oh, we've got loads of material.
Oh, no, well, we've got 2 albums that we've released ourselves, like, over the years, you know. If I can say this, like, you know, been ripped off and told we're going to get
this, that, and the other.
And this, that, and the other. Lost a lot of money. With really strong music that we felt should have had a bit more of a push.
So is
that, never mind.
That why you sort of got involved in The Source, because it was a completely different take on it?
It's 50-50, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I heard about it and then rang Shin up again and said, look, fancy having another stab at this, get another band behind us and we'll carry on from there.
Good at what we do.
You've supported some big people.
Really big.
You've been at it for a long time. What, you know, for those people who are out there, because there's a lot of bands in the competition, they've only been going a year or less, some of them. There's plenty that have been going a long time. What advice would you give them? Because you've kind of been down this road of getting a record.
Well, my advice would be to just go to The Source. Simple. We've been here like for 11 years. We have toured with the biggest bands: New Order, Echo and the Bunnymen, Elbow, the Doves. We have really done it and been ripped off every single time.
Not by those bands.
No,
not at all.
Just misinformed.
But,
more than anything. Not
if you want to go for it, go with The Source. If you've got clientele, friends, family that will support you, we was number 1 and number 2 out of the top 120. That's friends and family. That's pure support.
Tell us a little bit about your video then. The song's called Took You For Granted. You were a bit embarrassed about this before, weren't you?
Yeah, it's a love song about 2 girls, you know, obviously in your life, my life. I only played the song once acoustically and the band was like vultures. They knew it was a good song there.
We're going to see it in a second.
No, our producer, Barry George, he listened to the song on YouTube or whatever and he really did want to do the video. So we had a meet. And he just said, I really do believe what you've got here is a hit. He had his own mind up about the song, emailed me by word, saying this is what I think the song's about, and he was 100% perfect. So I agreed, do the filming for it.
And you were pretty cut up in the video, ripped shirt, blood and all that kind of stuff, and
yeah,
you're
you know,
dead, aren't you?
Typical love story, yeah. I wake up, I've been killed, and it was all about a love for a woman, like, you know.
Fantastic. Well, let's have a look at that video now. This is Hanky Park with Took You For Granted.
passing you over skies, and I wonder if I'll ever see you again. What can I do? So in love with you, and I know that our lives have passed us by. What can I do? I'm so in love with you. Maybe we can get together now. Or am I passing like the time? I wonder if we can fly together now. I wonder why. I wonder if we can fly so very high. What can I do? I'm so in love with you.
That was Hanky Park with their track Took You for Granted. Don't forget to vote for your favourite artist, as it's you and your votes that determine who goes through to the grand final and one step closer to winning £10,000. So get your phones out and vote for new music.
And talking of new music, we went down to Unconvention to have a look at what's going on in the music industry, particularly where new music's concerned. So why don't we take a look at that? I'm here with Jeff Thompson, one of the founders of Unconvention. We're going to have a quick chat. Jeff, thanks for having a chat with us.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us a little bit, why Unconvention?
We started Unconvention a couple of years ago for people like us. And we run a record label in Manchester, and there's lots of other people who do very interested and exciting stuff with music in Manchester. And it's quite, we always use the word grassroots and DIY and independent. There's a great industry. It's not it's not a multi-million pound industry. It's cottage industries. It's people doing stuff maybe who work, who do stuff in their spare time. It's bands starting out. It's a real vibrant scene, and we just really wanted to try and do an event that was for those people, so they could get together and meet each other and talk about whatever was relevant.
I just watched a panel with Viv from the Slits talking about, not to think about money and the music is the most important thing, and I'm like, yeah, it's just really reiterates everything, and it's just really great to be meeting people with such interesting ideas about where the music business was, where it is. I'm learning so much already, and we've only been here a few hours. I love kind of fashion. I love people making me beautiful jewelry to wear on stage, and I was like, I want to bring that to as many people as possible, and I want to support as many people as possible. So I've started this pop-up boutique called Gabardashery, and we basically, you know, at all of our gigs, we brought it here today. We've got a set-up store, which is great, and it's really nice that they support other things that artists are up to. That's not all about the music as well, which is great. Because I mean, you know, it is always music first for me, but it's all encompassing when it comes to all of the other people we can get involved with and collaborate with, and that's what Gabardashery is all about.
There are many different ways to do things, and it depends on what you want. And I think before, what I was doing before I got the deal, I was still out there doing exactly what I'm doing now. And actually, I was making a lot more money doing what it was I was doing before I had a record label. But for me, it was interesting to go through the record label to see what that was like as well. So I've kind of seen it from both sides. And I think Unconvention is definitely helped in the steps towards my career of what I've been doing, but not necessarily to get me the record deal, but actually to get me loads of different opportunities, because the times that I've been and the panelists that I've seen are things that I would never choose to go to on my own. I wouldn't spend my own time thinking, oh, I'll just go and watch a session on punk, because it's not my interest. But just being down there for that half hour made loads of things start to make sense in my head about my own, and you just kind of sprout off all these other ideas just based on, you know, the influences that someone else can have.